Good morning, everyone. This is vlog number 5. I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been subscribing, liking, and sharing. I really, really, truly appreciate your guys' support. It's been a long time coming of me starting this blog, and I'm actually surprised and really overwhelmed with all the love and support that I've been getting. So I just want you guys to know that I really do appreciate it, and I thank you for your continued support, and just continue to like, subscribe, and share so that I can continue to get these positive messages out to all my friends and loved ones. But anyway, to get into the topic today, I'm talking about suicide prevention awareness, because September is the month of suicide prevention awareness. So I wanted to speak on this a little bit because I know I have family members and loved ones who've been, who are affected by mental illness and who have considered suicide, and I myself have even considered suicide, after losing my daughter's father. So I just want to speak to those who may be going through that and may be feeling like, they are at the end of the rope and they have no hope. I just want you all to know that life is a gift and we have to appreciate our lives, and there is hope for you. There is other alternatives. You don't have to feel like it's over, because it's not. Every day that you wake up is a blessing and is another chance to succeed in life, to be happy. And if there's anyone out there who's just feeling low, feeling down, like they have no one, like they don't know where to go from here, come to me. You can come in my inbox. You can talk to me. I will talk back. I always message people back. I always try to make it a point to communicate with people who inbox me or talk to me about whatever they about whatever. So you're not alone out there. You have people out there who love you and who want to see you successful and happy. And just know that ending your life isn't the answer, and you matter and you can be happy and loved, but you just have to reach out, and people will be there to listen and give you love and support and help you. So I was looking at some of the numbers, and just one thing that I found really interesting, or I guess you could say astounding, was that men are dying 3.5 times more than women are of suicide. And that spoke to me really deeply, because I guess as us women, we can sometimes be very unsupportive, and maybe sometimes aren't understanding as to what our men are out here going through. And we as women need to be more supportive, more understanding, more loving to our men, because they're out here facing war, and as we are too, women are too. But I think it is a little bit more difficult for men in life. Most men are the providers, the protectors, and the heads of the household, and they need the support of us women, and they need the love and the understanding from us women. And I think that when men get to a point where they don't have even the love and support from the woman in their life, then they kind of maybe feel like, what else do I do? Where do I go from here? If they feel like they've gotten to a point where they can't provide for their family, or they can't, they just can't be the man that they've been put here to be. Sometimes they may feel like they have no other option but to take their own life, because maybe they feel like they're only a burden to their family or whatever. But I just it spoke to me, because even though my daughter's father wasn't didn't die by suicide, he was murdered, but he was in a situation where he was at a really hard place in his life. He was between a rock and a hard place, and I, as the woman in his life, I mean, I was only 21, 22 at the time. So I was, you know, just growing into my womanhood, trying to figure things out. But, you know, I can honestly sit here and say that I wasn't supportive of him when he went through, you know, a really hard time in his life. And he almost lost his job, and things were really bad for us. You know, we had eviction notices and shut-off notices for utility bills, and things were going bad. And I was nervous and scared, and I didn't know what to do to support him, and I wasn't supportive, and I wasn't understanding, and I believe that's why he felt like he had no other choice but to go down a road that ultimately led to his death. And I blame myself for that every day. And you know, it's been hard for me to go on with my life and be happy knowing that I could have been more supportive, or knowing that maybe I could have done something different. So even though, like I said, he didn't die from suicide, I just want to, you know, to say that it's very important that us as women be there for our men, be supportive, be loving, even when they go through hard times. You know, I've been in this situation with my other child's father where, you know, we went through hard times as well. You know, him not being able to, you know, find a job, or, you know, just money being tight and things like that. And I tried to be as supportive as I could for him based on, you know, knowing what I knew from my first relationship. So, you know, but sometimes there's also, you know, we've also gotten to a point where we've done all we can do. And sometimes, you know, you have to learn how to move on, but still be supportive and still be loving and be understanding. So, you know, another fact that I learned as I was looking in, you know, onto these websites and finding different information, was that the second leading cause of death for age groups 10 through 14, 15 through 24, and 25 to 34 is suicide. So, that's an astounding number, you know, and we're looking at, these are the age groups of our children. So 10 to 14, 15 through 24, I mean, these are, it's the second leading cause of death for those age groups. So I feel like we need to really speak to our children more about bullying and about, you know, just what it does to other kids. You know, bullying is a really, has become a really huge problem, and it's leading to children feeling like they have to end it all, feeling like they can't go on, and literally, you know, ending their lives because of being bullied at school. So I just think it's important that we're opening up the conversation of bullying, you know, and how it goes hand in hand with suicide. And, you know, we need to be sure that our children aren't the ones that are being bullied as well, and make sure that they aren't, you know, going through a situation where they feel like they want to end it all, because our kids are experiencing a lot as they go to school every day, and we can't be there with them. And I just feel like these conversations need to be had. So, you know, if you know someone in your life who has talked about suicide, or has talked about ending it all, or, you know, things like that, you know, just be there for that person. Love them, love on them, and let them know that you're there for them, and that they don't, you know, have to end their life. You know, that there's so many other options out there. And another fact that I read while I was, you know, reading about this and stuff, was that suicide is often the result of an untreated mental condition. So, you know, if you have family members, or you have someone close to you, or even you yourself are someone who's dealing with a mental illness, and it's not being treated, and you're feeling like you're at the end of your rope, there's treatment out there for you. And there's help and support and love out there for you. Again, like I said, come in my inbox. I'll talk to you. I don't care what time of the day or night it is. So you just need to know that you are important, and you are valued in this world, and people love you, and you don't have to feel like it's the end of, you know, it's the end of your rope. And there's a lot of, a lot more information that I actually wanted to get out, but my video is already going on 10 minutes and I don't want to, you know, bombard you guys with stuff. But I do want to just say that I want to point out these two websites where I got a lot of the information. National Alliance on Mental Illness, that's where I got a lot of different information. If you or someone you know is dealing with a mental illness and is not being treated, this website has lots of different resources and information for you. So that's definitely a great website to check out. And another one is the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. They have lots of different facts about suicide prevention, warning signs, and signs of imminent danger. And there's many things that we can all do to basically practice suicide prevention and to know the warning signs. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video now, but I do just want to say once again, to everybody out there, God loves you, Jesus loves you, and there's many people around you that I'm sure love you. You don't have to feel like you're at the end of your rope, and there's so many resources out there and things out there for us. So like I said, if you or someone you know is going through this, be that love and support for them. If you aren't the person going through it, and if you are and you need someone to be there for you, I'm here, and there's many other different resources out there for you. So I just wish blessings to everyone out there who watching this video, and I love you all, and I just wish peace for the world, love for the world, and I just thank you all for continuing to watch and support. Thanks, and everybody have a great weekend.